Hi everybody, it's Cheeky Chap Gaming, keeping it simple. I wanted to do this quick video, and it's going to be quick, and I'm probably talking 5-10 minutes maximum. This is on the server Imperium, as you can see here. It's on top left, Imperium. And previously I was showing you, look at this, it's a quality looking chap, that, isn't it, eh? You know what I mean? He looks pretty. Let's rotate him a second. This is a character that I created, and I was obviously, I do like this robe, looks smart, doesn't it? Purple, reds, pinks, just looks cool, doesn't it? So I said at the end of the video that I was going to return back to POC, which is called Plane of Knowledge for anybody who doesn't understand what POC means. And I was going to introduce you to the NPC who gives you a daily gift if you're fortunate. It doesn't always do it, but 99.9% of the time it does. So let me just log in quickly with this character, and I'll collect it off all my characters I've got so you can see the various things you can get if you're lucky. So, also, you can opt in or opt out of having a ward. Now, this is a troll. Oh, look at that, it looks cool, doesn't it? Look at that, I've got like a torch in the middle of my head. Let me get rid of that pathetic thing. It looks stupid, that ruined the experience. So now you can see I've got this, yeah, it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I'm going to leave that on with her because this isn't a character I'm going to use anyway. It was just for the sake of... and next time, if I make a video, I'll log it on so you can see a different tune. But you get all the benefits. So as you can see, oh, look, there's a player there. Look, he's got a fancy breastplate on. Queen's Guard, Mistress Celine. Let's have a quick mojo at that breastplate. Let's see if we can... let's see if we're allowed to inspect it. That's a bit of a fancy load of gear, that, isn't it? I'm not allowed to. Let me have a look. Inspect window. I can't inspect it. I must have inspect off or something like that because you can have it switched off. But yeah, it looks pretty smart, that robe. Anyway, digressing. Let me get into gear here. Let me just go into first person so you don't see my wings flopping all over the place. So just around that corner there is where you come through the actual the entrance in. So if you turn left as you come in, instead of going into the centre like I did then, and run round this corridor, you'll come just as you get to the first guild door. You'll see Magnus Alaria here. Look at that screenshot up there. Is that not? Look at that. That's what I like about this server. That's one of the expansions from EQ. And what they've done is they put the box art inside a picture frame, which I think is a fantastic idea. And let me tell you, that's not the only one. Look at that. There's Velius over there. How cool is that? So, and that's the original art box that came out first. This is the Coon art one. So I think it's a really nice touch what they've done there. So if you're an ex-EQ player, you'll remember that. That'll instantly have oh look, there's Planes of Power there. So you can see they've really the guy who's made this server has really put a bit of an effort into this, which is great to see. Now, see, there's an annoying veteran regards you differently. That's this guy here. You'll hear this guy chirping up all the time. It sounds like it's an actual player in game. It's an NPC just gibbering on bullshit, which is quite funny actually, because if you don't know, then you'll end up telling the guy to shut the fuck up. But anyway, let's have a chat with this guy. So, obviously, how we interact is we press the H key for hail, and then you'll see down here in the left-hand corner it said advice. If you click on advice, and then if you type in gifts and press return, hopefully, yes, he's given me a gift. So it's on my cursor now. I don't know if you can see it there on my cursor. Stick it under his chin there. Looks like a mace. So let's. Taking into account this as a Beast Lord, that's probably a weapon a Beast Lord can use. So let me right click on it. And look, we can use it. It's the first time. I've tried to collect 5 or 6 things off this guy, and each one I've had to throw away because it wasn't for a Beast Lord. So as you can see here, considering the starter weapon that you start with, and incidentally, you can come here and then go back to the starter zone at any time you want. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. It's pretty straightforward for anybody who's interested. If you're not, just go make a coffee or something. So this is the starter weapon I started with, which is pretty garbage really. And then if you look at that, for somebody at level 1, this is ridiculous. And take into account on this game here, when I click the skills, all your skills are maxed out. When you first start in the game, vanilla, it would be 1 of 10, and you'd have to use that skill to get that skill to go up. So if you wanted blacksmithing to be at 300, it looks like that's the case here. You still have to do blacksmithing to get it to 300, or baking. So it's only the normal skills that you can use like your magic skills and your hand-to-hand and stuff like that. So meditation, offensive and kick, they were always hard to get up, especially defense. Defense was always a tough one to get up. This is 5 of 5 already, so it's pretty cool. If my voice keeps going down, guys, it's because I'm looking to the left and my microphone is just slightly to my right. So if I pull that in front of me, I won't be reducing my voice to you guys. Anyway, so that was just to show you the skill set. So what I'm going to do now is you'll see that the strength, the stamina, agility and the dexterity will automatically go up. So I'll get some more hit points because the stamina is going to go up, and it's going to go up by 32 points. And as you can see, this is artifact, no trade, and tunable. So there's a time worn meat tendizer, +1 and a +2. So we've got the +1 version. So I'm going to replace my existing weapon, yes. And now you'll see my hit points. Look, see how everything has changed. So let me sit down quickly, even though I'm stood up. You can see that my hit points now are like right down because I've got more hit points. So by medding, my hit points are regenning quicker. And this is also, it's got a hit point regen on it, +1, this weapon. So it's helping me regen my hit points quicker. I've also increased my armor class, my hit points by 578. So originally, I can't remember, let me take it off and see what it was, how much so originally my hit points were 34, that's mad, isn't it? How mad's that? So now my hit points are 500 and whatever they are. I think it tells me over here. 613 now from 30, whatever they were. So you can see, just by having one item in your hand, it's made a massive difference. And each time you log on, there's a chance of getting some coin. Like I got 500 plat the other day when I logged on. So this guy gives money as well. And he also gives you you get a login item like this Morpheus token, and also a potion of soul. This is a super spirit of the wolf, which is faster than spirit of the wolf. So that enables you to run faster, obviously. This character hasn't learnt any spells yet. I haven't even picked any up because I'm not really going to play it. So I didn't bother with the spells. Have I got any in my spell? No, I haven't even got any in there. So, I mean, I literally just, in fact, I can actually destroy that because I'm never going to use that. So I literally just log this on just to show you guys. So I'm going to log him out now. And then I'm going to go through more of the characters that are all sat here. Oh, I will actually just show you this. Sorry, let me stand up quickly. So you can see I've got two macros here. And I'm sorry that this keeps moving about, but because it's a fly mob, it does a fly mob reaction thing. So to create one of these, it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to right click on this one to open it up so you can see what happens, but I'll show you the process in a minute. You do it from down here. You'll see that I've got two here already. Look, I've got give and zone, but I've also created this one. So how this works is if you're going to move from a zone, each zone's got a zone number. So Ocean of Tears would be #zone 69. But you'd leave a space and put that. But because we're in guild lobby here, you just type guild lobby instead of putting the number in. And then when you press accept, it will then take you to the guild lobby. So if I right click on the other one here, that says go to the tutorial zone. I'll do that quickly and you'll see me go to the tutorial zone. So immediately, I'm now going back to where the actual character started from. So if you wanted to start a fresh character, but you wanted to get an opportunity to get a first weapon, this is what you can do. So it brings you back to the starter point, which is literally where you start on the wall here, which is behind this oven. And then you'll see the main rebel leader here. And then if you want to go back to where let me just snip to the bank here. If you want to go back to to the guild hall where we were just a minute ago. I just want to check in here, guys, to see if there's anything on this guy that he can take. I don't know why I'm even doing that, because this guy's not going to use it anyway. Well, there is a belt there though, which is pretty shit, but it's better than nothing. So I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm not even playing it, so don't put them back in there. There's no point in even doing that. I don't know why I'm even doing that. Thick. Right, so let me go back to the zone line. That one was guild lobby. There we go. So I'm going to hit that, take us back, and you'll see that I'll come back as a different animal now. You can see I'm a different on a different skin. So now I've come back as a giant fellow. So I'm Sweet Thing, a giant fellow. How silly is that? It's just crazy. Yeah? But you can see the club in it's infinity now, which is beautiful. So again, I love the Halloween look that the developer's done on here. He's done a really good job, to be fair. I mean, this is phenomenal what the guys who runs the server's done. You can see the invisible bats flying about. So again, this is the. Let me just turn this off. I want to turn this off. It's go back to what I look like. It's really cool what this guy's done. It's great that he's spent some time and effort doing this. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to park up here, put my butt on the floor, log out, and then I'll log in my other characters, and we'll see if I can get anything else more exciting. And then I'll be calling the video a day, because I just wanted to do this to give you guys that had watched my previous video the chance to see what you couldn't see because I got kicked out of the game. And if you guys want any more videos on the Imperium EverQuest, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to make some. But if I don't get any comments on it, or no one showing any interest, because I've had a lot of hits on the video already. In about a week I've had 113 hits on it, which is a surprise. I didn't expect that many, if I'm honest. So there's obviously a lot of EverQuest players out who still love the game. So let's log in the next character. Okay, so this is my guy called Maggots. As you can see, there's my pet, and I've just acquired. It might be a rest scroll or something. You can see some of the items I've already been given from this. So yeah, it's a rest scroll. I thought it was. It's got one charge on it, so you can res yourself with that. So let me just click on him, hail him, hail Caesar, and then gifts. Now I'm not guaranteed to get a gift off him every time. So, but we have, which is quite beneficial. So as you can see, I'm a Shadow Knight. So Shadow Knight uses swords. He give me a sword, which is beautiful. A blazing blade. What? That sounds cool, doesn't it? Ironically, I can't use it. That's really disappointing. So a warrior, a ranger, and a bard, and a rogue. And it's got the spell effect: engulfs your weapon in flame, causing $100 damage to your target. And it's got 2 slots in it as well, so it's a super top item. It's got 500 hit points on it. Sadly, I can't use it, and it's an undropped, non-trade item, so I'm just going to bin it. So you can see, yeah, it's a bummer. I've had a few things that this guy's lately. Look, he can't even use that. Don't know why I've even got it in my pocket. I need to get rid of that as well. But I wanted to hold on to some stuff so you could see some of the stuff, like Paladin and Shadow Knight can use that. I just got a replacement shield the other day though. I've had a +1, a +0 and a +1 of these, so that's what I loaded the other day. So as you can see, there's some absolute fantastic toys, and this guy's level 37, so a lot of this gear is pretty cool, to be fair. And I've also got a Staff of Resurrection. Look at this, how cool is this? So spell effect revives a fallen ally, restoring 96%, because in EQ, when you die, you lose experience. So you can click that and you can res yourself. Obviously, if you're back where your body is. And you can get your body brought back to where, because if you're like I'm bound in ROF here, where I just said a minute ago. So because I'm bound there, that's where I'll die. So I can get my corpse pulled back. It cost me a few plat for it to get called back, but it's academic. Don't matter how much that is. So here we go. Here's the guy I've been playing. You'll be used to this guy because you've seen him before. So I've just got a Spirit of the Wolf, a super Spirit of the Wolf, which is fantastic. So let's see if he'll give me some dosh as well. Let's have a look here. Dosh, some toys, I mean. Yes, he's giving me a ring, or is it an armband? Let's have a look, because sometimes these are armbands. It's a wrist, so yeah, there you go. So you can see that I'm a magician, and my priority stat is intelligence. Everything else is secondary. I think stamina is my second one. So, I can't use it. Gutted. A cleric, a shadow knight, and a necro. So if my necro would have got, my shadow knight had got this, he could have used it, and vice versa. Well, I couldn't use that other weapon anyway. So I actually can't use this, which is a bit of a sickener, because it would have been nice to have had the extra intelligence, and the mana regen, and the mana spell damage. I'm devastated. But you can see it's either necro, shadow knight and necro, or cleric. So it's obviously either or. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to delete that and just forget about it, because that's just the way it is. So I'll have to wait 24 hours now before I can get this guy some fresh toys. But it doesn't really matter, does it? So again, even I was looking at my other monitor, then someone sending me a chat on Discord. I also, on my last video, if anyone's not sure how to download this, I have put a link in on the video, on my previous video. I won't be adding that link in here, there's no point, because it's on the previous video. So if you want that link, go and have a look at that video and just grab it off of there. And if you need help doing it, then I'm happy to invite you into our Discord, and we'll talk you through how easy it is to do it. It's an absolute doddle to do. The guy in the video who's actually made this server makes it sound a lot harder than it actually is. Right, let's put that there. So there's a really, really quick way of doing it. So I'd be happy to help anybody if anyone needs any help. Oh, I've just got the same thing. I just got the other character. Look, necro. How rude is that? This guy's a warrior, so he can't even use it either. You know what I mean? Which is really frustrating. So that's a bit disappointing. It's the same item twice. I was hoping to get a load of different various items. Oh, there's another character there. Look, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? A northerner. All right, let me log this guy out. Here's what it is. Come on, mate, let's have you out. I've got 10 seconds to go here. Shouldn't take much longer. Feeling pretty rough, guys, so if I'm not saying a lot, forgive me. Like I said, I had a Costa coffee on Friday last week, and yeah, it's left me in a mess. I've had food poisoning ever since. So I've been in bed every day. I've just struggled to get on with life, to be honest. Right, here we go. So I've been trying to get as much sleep as I could to try and recover my strength, because I felt absolutely wiped out. Right, so you can see this guy's my this bone idol. He's my lizard. So let me just hail this guy. Watch me not get anything now. Oh, I did. Oh, and all in all, so I can actually wear this. However, it goes in the range slot, and you can see I have a range slot item here, which is a +2. So you can see immediately it's slightly better in mana, hit point, only just though, and endurance, but its armor class is left. This has got better stats, so it's got less stats. It's got magic, fire and cold. It's got cold, disease and poison. And because it's got magic, I might be tempted to keep it. I won't discard this at the moment, but it's got attack 24, but more importantly, hit point regen and mana regen. That's got 1/1. Spell shield 1. Dots. So if I use dots, which a necro does, it'll do one extra damage. Whoopie-doo. Heal them out, because I can heal as a necro, and spell damage is less on this than it is on there. So it's an ooh and an ah, that one, because this is a 2. If that had been a Riftstone 2, it would have been better than this. So I'm just going to keep it in my bag, and I'm going to So I'm undecided about that. Let me show you some other stuff I've got here. You can see the Staff of the Fearless Guardian. How cool is that? I haven't installed it on my guy, because if I show you the weapons that I'm using, you'll understand why I never even bothered. So these right, so let's just move this to the end. So this is currently my main hand and my second hand. And that's got 3 slots, that's got 2, but this has only got 1 slot in it. I was going to give this to my pet because my pet can use this, but my pet will pass it back to me if he's already got better. And sometimes when they're non-drop items, you can't give items to your pet. So I'm going to... these have got magic on them and that hasn't as well, so it's never going to get used, to be fair. But I wanted to have a look and see what it'd be like in my hand, but I'm very... if I do, I can't give it to my pet, so that's the reason why I'm not giving it. I'm just going to give it to my pet. I think that's probably the thing to do, because if my pet uses it, he might benefit from something else. But he's got some really tasty mage weapons. See, I think did he just drop it? Oh, I think he dropped it. Oh, he hasn't. It's still there. It didn't go in. So let me see if I can give it him. No, he give it me back. I don't want it. It's got better. So if you look at the weapons that he's got, they look phenomenal. Look at that. They're fish with the blade coming out of the mouth. I think it's fantastic, isn't it? So yeah, I might look at him. He looks fantastic, doesn't it? Do you know what? There's something I meant to show you on my Draconian before, but I didn't. I'm going to show you before I finish and log off because it's fantastic. It's an item I got. It's got a clicky on it and it just looks fantastic. But anyway, that's my Necro. So I'm going to log my Draconian back in now, just to show you this clicky item that I got. I've got a few other bits and pieces here I was going to show you, but there's no point because I can't use half. I'm looking at a Necro or a Mage. It's a shame my Mage didn't get one of these. That'd be great. But some of these items I've got here like this, just where's it gone? That I'm going to log out in a second. Here's just some of the items. Look, a regen. It's got regen on it. That feign death, so I can feign death with these legs on. Illusion high elf. So if I wanted to be at high elf, I could use that illusion. So let me just right click it. There we go. I'm now a high elf. Sad. And what are these? So that's a dot spell. So I can use all these clickies on here. And here's Illusion Skeleton. So back to my skeleton form. So this is actually a pretty cool item. It's a wrist item. But the stuff that I've got on my wrist at the moment are pretty okay, to be fair. I think, is that one of them things that I looted a minute ago? Yeah, see that. And this is only the normal one. There was a +1 on one of them others that I looted. So you can see that it doesn't really compare with what I've already got on. The fact that I can use that from my bag. Actually, do you know what? I should be using this. So look, 98 points, 280 versus 320 mana. A little bit more mana. Endurance, none on that. Intelligence 24, intelligence 21. It's a drop in intelligence by a little bit, but additional stats, additional saves. It's pretty much not a big difference. In fact, I'm going to wear it. The thing is, it's a tunable. That's why I haven't put it on, and I can give it to someone else, and they can use it while it's in their bag. They don't have to be any class or any race. So I probably won't. That's probably why I've kept on. But look, I just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that are possible to get. Here's one more item. This is an earring, but I've already got some smart earrings on as well. But this is a pretty canny earring, to be fair. I got one of these with 113 the other day, which is the +1 version of this. So, in comparison, here's my other 2 earrings I have on. So you can see required level 70. I'm only level 60, but it's got haste on it. So it's just mad. And you can see the stat difference. I mean, it's just both. I mean, this one is slightly less armor class than the other one, but it's got 2 slots on each side, and I can utilize both of these. I can use that from 55. I can use this from 55. You'll see that's why I've only got plus 20 and plus 12 on it. And when I get to 70, that'll go higher. Whereas this one here, it's only showing plus 14s and plus 2s because it's a lower level item. That's hard to say, lower level item. But that's how cool some of the items are. And these are all off this guy here. You know what I mean? I've picked a few things up which I've fought out in the world, and I've got. I think no, that was a given item as well. You can tell because of what it says it is. But yeah, I think this was. No, this is another one. Look, Grim Aura level 15 spell. Such a great item this. But it's very low level. It's not worth having it in the bag, to be honest. Anyway, let me log this guy out. I just wanted to show you some of the nice stuff about, depending on what you... here's that annoying noob shout. Any rots? Anyone got any rots on their mobs so we can loot it? He's never going to go and loot it anyway. It's a load of boolix. Just think it's funny. Warning, you have been idle for 5 minutes. If you don't move in the next 2 minutes, we will teleport you to the AFK Valley. Good luck with that one, mate. Right then, let's log in quickly on the on Mage just to show you this one thing, and then I'm going to call the video a day. And I'm going to go back to my pit and chill out. So, what did I want to show you? Let me have a look. Let me back up here. This guy looks so cool. Let me open my bag. Right, where's it gone? Where's it gone? That's a gate spell. Don't want to be using that. Teleport to Nexus. Don't want to be using that. Oh, here it is. Here we go. How cool is that? I mean, look at that dude with that in his hand. Remember what I told you about +1? Look at the stats on that. It's ridiculous. Hit points 1117. I'm only level 8. I've got 3,757 hit points. I mean, oh, what's that all about? You know, that can take you to level 60 to get them hit points. That's how unique this server is, and that's what's really good about this server. It's just ridiculous. A level 8 character can sit there. I can stand there and let someone smack on me all day long, and they can carry and hit me for a month. They're not going to kill me. So it's a bit OPP, to be fair. So if you're looking for the vanilla experience, you're not going to find it here. If you want vanilla, you need to go P99, blue or red or green. This is more about fun than it is about tradition, but you still get the tradition in this game, but it's not as it's not like it used to be. But it depends what you want out of the game. I've played this game for 25, 26 years now, and I just wanted a different experience. I didn't want to go through the grind again of having to do it, you know what I mean, having to struggle all the time. So this has allowed that opportunity to do that, which is cool. So anyway, guys, with that, I'm going to log my dude out. Look at that, he just sits like an orc as well. I'm going to thank you all, and let me know in the comments below if you want me to make more videos on this. I'll be happy to do so, but obviously if I don't get any comments or anything, then I'm just going to move on to something different, because there's quite a lot of games out there. I do videos on demos a lot of the time, but EverQuest has got a soft spot in my heart, and whilst I don't play it 110% time every day, I play it when I'm bored. So thanks for all the new subs that I've had. I don't know where you're all coming from, but and all the nice comments that I have had on my last video and the video previous to that. Thank you, and I appreciate all your feedback, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll speak to you on my next video. And forgive me for bailing out early on this one, but it's just the way it is. Cheeky Chat Gaming. Keep it simple. Bye bye.